Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and we're going to talk about Summer Bash again today. But before I do, I want to remind you about the campaign for Jim Bollinger and his family. Link below to their GoFundMe. They talked to him just the other day, and they're hurting. So help them out if you can. If you can, that would be a personal favor to me. But the whole description of what happened is on the GoFundMe. Link below. With that out of the way, I'd like to start off by saying thank you to Quality Machine Tools, also known as Precision Matthews. You've seen them here before, and what did they give us this year? What are they sending over? Now I just got done with the email with the folks over there, and they're sending out another milling machine identical to the one we had last year. It's accessorized differently. I'm going to read you the specs right now. This is Precision Matthews PM 728 VT Ultra Precision Milling Machine. Variable speed with a chip tray, drawbar, digital speed display, spindle wrench, and a 5-year warranty. It comes with a mounting stand or a floor stand, so it's freestanding. It doesn't have to sit on a bench. A set of Ultra Precision R8 collet sets, or a collet set from 1/8 inch up to 3/4. Precision keyless drill chuck, 1/2 inch capacity. 2-inch precision boring head, R8 shank, and a bottle of whey oil. So that's pretty much a complete package. The only thing you need to provide is work holding after that. This is all the tooling that goes into the head. All you need after that is either a hold down kit for the table, a little pallet that you can make yourself, or some kind of vise to hold your work, or all three. But this is what they're sending us this year, and we're going to raffle it off. I'm going to tell you how the raffle is going to work. Now I can keep it for the folks that attend, but everyone on the internet gripes when I do that. So it's going to be a dual raffle, just the way we did it last year, where I put it online and let you guys pre-purchase your raffle tickets for the milling machine only. This is not for anything else. These tickets are $20 a piece to discourage people from buying a boatload of them. So they're 20 bucks a piece to try to keep our ticket count down in the drum. Anyways, so those are going to run all the way up to the week of the event. The day of the event, we're going to sell right off that same roll of tickets. We're going to sell that to the people that attend here. We got a separate raffle bucket just for the milling machine. The milling machine will be here and set up, and people can play with it and run it if they like. After we've sold all the tickets the day of the event, we are going to pull a single ticket. Now these tickets are going to be mixed between attendees and all you folks out there in the internet. We're going to do a single raffle ticket pull. It's for all the marbles. One ticket pull is for this machine and everything that goes with it. And either someone's going to take it home with them, or I'm going to ship it to you. Now, shipping is included for all the lower 48 states. I'll get it to you. I'll send it all the way to Florida. If you live in Florida and you win, I'll send it to you. If you live in Maine, all the way across the other end of the country, I'll send it to you. I'm not going to ship it to Alaska or Hawaii, and I am not going to ship it to another country free of charge. But if you are an international player and you're insistent on winning this thing, you can play, but you're responsible for every bit of shipping, which includes duties, tariffs, crating, anything that's required, any paperwork, that's all on you. I'm not filling out any of it. I will transport it to my nearest port, which is Los Angeles. If you have a forwarding company in Los Angeles, I will take it to Los Angeles in a crate for you. I will crate it up for you, and I will weigh it for you, which is what I'd have to do anyways. All right? But that's as far as I'm willing to go on international players. So if you're going to play internationally, be aware of that. That if you win, you're responsible for that. All right, so we like to thank the guys out at Precision Matthews for taking such good care of us every year. They send us a milling machine. You know, one year we sent one up to Oregon. Another one we sent back in the eastern states. I don't remember where it was. The guy's channel was through the bulkhead. I think he's in Rhode Island, maybe. Another year, Jim Bollinger won it. He was attending. And then we had another one. Oh, last year we had the guy from Louisiana win it. So if you're a prior winner, throw a comment down below and says, "Hey, I won in 2017. I won in 2018." Let us know you're out there. Let us know you're still kicking and the machine's still doing good. Tell us about it a little bit. To celebrate Summer Bash, Quality Machine Tool, Precision Matthews has given us a discount code if you want to go on their website. It is Z24, so that's like bar Z24. So it's going to get you 5% off everything site-wide, including machines. So 5% on a machine is substantial. So go check them out. If there's something that catches your eye, they got some pretty nice lathes over there, and they get pretty big. And they've actually got some that aren't on the website. If you give a call, they've got quite a few large lathes that I don't know, that they don't put on the website. I don't know why they don't, but they don't. But I think Brad Jacobs has one of their big lathes, and I think A-Bomb does too. So pretty neat. And thanks to them. Let's move on. Okay, next up is the folks over at Engineers Black Book. Reen comes out here every year, and he was late getting back to me in an email, and he said, "Hey Stan, sorry I didn't get back to you in time. My wife's going to have a baby." I'm like, "Holy moly, that's fantastic! Congratulations!" But I completely understand. So congratulations to Reen over there at Engineers Black Book on their new addition to the family, and they're back again this year to sponsor Summer Bash. So amongst all that chaos, he still had time to take care of me, which I appreciate him. Go check them out at engineersblackbook.com. Okay, next up we got the guys over at Drill Hog got back to us, and they're sending in some stuff. Let's go over that. They sent in a drill sharpener, and I wanted to try it. So let's play with it a little bit and see how it performs. Well, first of all, let's talk about the sharpener a little bit. It is 120 volt, plugs into a standard outlet. It's got the claw on it, very similar to a drill doctor. And then there's an anvil that you put your drill bit into to clock it. But that anvil is adjustable. Back here, there's a dial. So if you've got a really bad bit, you pull that anvil back, and that exposes your drill bit a little bit more, and that's going to get you a little more of a grind on it, or put it at 0, and you're just barely kissing it. So I did try that. So the anvil and the claw works good for clocking your bit. It's got the collet set up there, and then it uses 2 ears to clock it here and here in either this for larger bits or this for smaller bits. Now on a drill doctor, there's a cam on the outside, and you have to like tilt this thing around. This thing's got the cam built in right here, so that does your tipping for you as you're grinding. All right. So I sharpened up a couple of drill bits, so I thought I'd show you those close up. I'm going to zoom in with a macro lens and show you close up. This also has a couple of other features. There's a grinding slot here, here, and here for doing knives and scissors. So I didn't try those, but that's pretty interesting and pretty cool that you can sharpen those things as well. But nice little grinder. Go check them out on the web. And so some lucky attendee or some lucky raffle player is going to win that. And then there's the big set of bits right there. This is I think this is from 16th all the way up to ½ inch. Let me open them up here, and it's the Drill Hog orange, but it is a genuine Hewitt case, as seen there. That's a standard drill index. And packaged very nicely. You know, okay, 1/16 up to a 1/2 inch. So another lucky raffle player is gonna win that. All right, let's do a close up on those drill bits. Check them out. Well, what I thought I'd show you, this is a 10x macro lens I got on here. And I thought I'd show you the grind. Maybe if I bring it in sideways here, okay. You can see the relief cut. You can see the cutting edge. These bits are badly chipped up, and the flutes are just trashed on these things. But this bit was badly burned up, and I sharpened it on the drill hog sharpener in about 20 seconds, you know. A pro tip from me is if you grind 8 grinds on the left side, make sure you grind 8 grinds on the right side. Make sure you do equal amounts to make sure your point, and if you do that, your point will stay centered. This drill bit grinder will only do 118 degree points. It won't do the 135, and it won't split the point. See how it's got a split point and a secondary grind? It won't do that for you. But that's still got a pretty good split to it. But that was a 1/2 inch bit that was completely useless, and now it is usable, even though it's got bad flutes. But that bit is reusable. Here's a little bit larger bit. This is an aircraft style, big old long thing. But you can see there it's got a nice relief cut. And that secondary grind is me. I did that by hand just to split the point slightly. This has got a really fat I don't know what you'd call it in there, gullet. So it's got a really thick gullet. So in end mills they call that the gash. You cut the gash out of it. Anyways, you can see it's left a really good cutting point. And then you can see my secondary grind again to split that point, thin up that web in the middle. Anyways, drill hog, drill bit sharpener is going out to one lucky raffle player, and the drill bit set going out to another lucky raffle player. Appreciate the folks out at Drill Hog taking care of us. They come back with us every year, and I appreciate their support. Other sponsors I'd like to mention are folks at triplechipcookies.com. Go check them out. Bash Pro Shop is your discount code over there. Link below. Go check them out. And I've still got more Shar's tool stuff to go through. So let me get that fanned out, and we'll get that filmed and try to wrap the Shar stuff up. My boxes are getting full. All my stuff I got going into the raffle is filling up as usual this year. All right, let's go check that out. Well, we got another table full of stuff. This is all from Shar's. And this is my 3rd table load. This just about wraps it up. I actually ran out of room here. Boring bars, 3/4 inch. Pretty nice set. End mill kit, 4 and 2 flute. Great starter set, all the sizes, both in 2 and 4 flute. So that'll get you going. If you have nothing, you need a startup, that's the way to do it. Fat parallels. We had skinnies on the last batch, but I didn't bother unwrapping those. Those are pretty decent. Keyless chucks. Those are the Tagaras. Very nice. There's a 1/2 inch and a 3/8, both with a chuck wrench. And both of them have a Jacobs taper. Fly cutters, set of 3. Little cube protractor, digital. Nice little unit. Morse Taper 2 tailstock live center. That's the long snout. That's the one I personally own right there. It actually gets you into some tight spots. If you've got some tools that you can't get in around the tail, that'll give you the clearance to do it because it's got that extra long snout on it. Capstan for a Kurt Weiss or a Kurt clone. It's a 3/4 inch hole, It's all steel, no plastic on that one. You can use it on your drawbar or on your milling vise. Adjustable angle. Nice little angle plate. I use one of those all the time. I thought I had all the calipers. There's another pair of 6-inch calipers. Those are the IP54, coolant proof, waterproof. Nice. So I thought I had all those, but I found another couple down the bottom of one of the other boxes. Set of R8 collets, fractional. Yeah, let's work our way out here. Set of 3 angle blocks. Little baby 3x3 and that little cutie. And then I think we got a 5x5. And there's one that's, I think it's like 5x6. But those are all cast iron angle blocks. They're cheap enough. Carve them up, drill them out, tap them, put V-notches in them. Just use them for your tooling. They're great bare tooling. I mess with those things all the time. Machinist jack, 2 kits. I opened one. The other one's in those red sleeves there. But nice little machinist jack with all the attachments and all the risers. Bench stone, always handy. Work our way back here. Boring bar holders, set of 3. I think it's a CCMT, right off the top of my head, insert. Might be wrong on that. Those are a positive insert. But nice little set of boring bars. This is interesting. It's a thread mic, and it comes with all the anvils for all the different thread counts. So you change your anvils, and you don't have to use thread wires anymore. Nobody likes thread wires. Just some miscellaneous scribes, carbide tipped and carbon steel tip scribes, just for general purpose. A D-mag. If you spend any time on a magnetic plate, you're going to want a demagnetizer. Just for fun, I like to put a magnet and a demagnetizer in the same room and let them battle it out. We've got some test indicators. This one's got a metrology certificate from Fox Calibration. So that one's NIST traceable. Nice little test indicator. That's the same test indicator but without the cert. Good for the shop floor. So that one you'd use out on the shop floor. That one you'd use on your surface plate. Same thing there, shop grade. So we got 3 of those to give away. Let's work our way back here. Nice set of 1/2-inch bar tooling, left, rights, and centers. No spare inserts, but you do have spare insert bolts and the wrenches for them. This one, what's this one? Oh, this was the grooving tool. I gotta buy one of these. These are really awesome. This is like we're doing O-ring grooves, snap ring grooves. Every single one of these inserts is different on width. So it'll go all the way down to like 20 thousandths on your width. If you got to make a tiny little snap ring groove or a little tiny O-ring groove, that's your tool right there for doing grooving and slotting. So that's a nice little kit. I don't own one of those. I'm going to get one of those. Another drop indicator, 1-inch travel. Here's a big dog. Drop indicator, 2-inch travel. So nice. It's got the big scale on it so you can keep track of where you're at. These coupled with this magnetic base, that's a real sticky sucker there. That'll bolt onto the back of your indicator and gives you a pretty substantial magnet. And I'm telling you, that magnet's no joke. So you stick that down on the ways of your lathe, whatever. If you don't have a DRO, it's a good way to keep track of where your carriage is on your lathe. A little milling stop. Those are handy to clamp on your vice jaws on your milling vise. And then a milling vise speed handle. 2 settings, high and low speed. And it's got a magnet so you can stick it on the side of your mill so you don't lose it. Wavy parallels, always handy. If you're doing thin parts, little skinny parts, these things are pretty awesome. Just got to be careful not to drill into them. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, so that's the last bit of the Shar stuff, and quite a haul this year. We're doing good. And next up, the folks over at Lincoln Electric. We didn't know what they were sending, but they are sending a MIG welder over with a gear pack. So that's pretty nice. I don't know what we're going to do with it. whether we're going to package it all in one. We might take the gear pack, which is a pretty nice value. It's just got a welding hood and a really nice welding jacket in there. The gear pack is almost as worth as much as the welder. We might take the gear pack and put that in the internet, and we might take the welder and put it for attendees just simply because of the weight. Or I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. We'll figure it out. We're already shipping one thing out, possibly to the internet, which is the milling machine, which is a tough nut to crack. Shipping wise, that costs almost $1,000 to get that thing shipped. So we'll figure it out. But they're sending a nice little MIG welder over for us to give away, and we appreciate the folks at Lincoln Electric. No training classes this year. Okay, so welcome aboard Drill Hog, welcome aboard Engineer's Black Book, and welcome aboard Precision Matthews. You guys, if you want to get in on the milling machine, link below, standalone raffle, one ticket pull for the milling machine. Like I said earlier, last year it went out to someone in Louisiana. I can't remember their name, but I've seen their name pop up a few times, and they're a pretty regular raffle player. So congrats to him from last year. If you have already won a milling machine or a large ticket item in any of our big raffles, you are not eligible. I forgot to mention that earlier. So previous winners of lathes, milling machines, and things like that from Precision Matthews, you are not eligible for this raffle. All right, and welcome everyone else. Welcome Drill Hog. You guys saw the bits and the drill sharpener. Engineer's Black Book. We'll have black books in the raffle. Just welcome to all the people that have signed on here. And raffle tickets are still available. They're not, I put a limit on them this year, but there's still quite a few available. Link below for the regular raffle, link below for the milling machine raffle, link below for Jim Bollinger's GoFundMe, link below for t-shirts to Summer Bash, link below for admission for Summer Bash. There's still room. Swap meet's filling up quick. If you want a swap meet spot, you need to get your email in, summerbash@barzyindustrial.com. I think that's it. All right, you guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at Summer Bash. It's coming up quicker than you think.